Hello, biology students. Today's lab is on biomagnification, hidden dangers in food webs. Now, if you remember from class, biomagnification is the increase in concentration of a substance in the food chain. And this substance cannot be broken down or excreted by the animal, and it builds up in their tissues. So in today's lab, we're going to try to demonstrate that together. So you have two options for this lab. The purpose is to observe how contaminants can accumulate in organisms within a food web. You can either watch this video and use my results to add to your data table and answer the questions, or you can use the materials listed in this lab and complete it on your own. You have two choices to do that either way. Submit the lab when you are done. First thing you should do is, of course, read the introduction about DDT and its buildup in animals. And our materials I have right in front of me here, we're going to have a couple of household materials that you can probably find in your own home to complete this lab, or you can just watch me do it. So one, we have a shaker cup. This is going to be my shaker cup right here, just a regular cup from my pantry. 9 small minnow cups. I have 9 of these little cups. I drew a minnow on them. They're actually the little medicine cups that my kids get with their like Tylenol bottles, and I just have a little collection of them going along. So I have 9 of those, but any little container will work. So those are my 9 small cups. They're going to represent my little minnow fish. 3 medium-sized cups, and I use Dixie cups here. Just wrote the word sunfish on them. And 1 large cup, which is going to represent our large carnivorous bird, the osprey. Then it says 20 M&Ms of the same color. Now you can use M&Ms or beads, or I actually used some jelly beans of any color. 20 of one color and 10 of another. I'm using green and yellow, but any color, if you have beads or M&Ms, whatever you can find. 20 of one color and 10 of another. The 20 green jelly beans are going to represent my 20 algae with no pesticide in it, and the 10 yellow are going to represent the 10 algae that are contaminated with DDT. And they're all put in my shaker cup right here. So I'm going to scroll down on my lab here. So again, the procedure is you can watch me demonstrate the lab, which I'm going to do here, or you can stop the video here and complete the lab on your own. And page 2 has the data table and some response questions to go along with it. Okay. All right, so here we go. So here is my shaker cup, and I've got all my jelly beans in there, and it says in the data table, record the amounts of DDT per producer. So 10 contaminants per 30 producers equals 1/3. I already added that to page 2 here, okay? So the algae, we don't need to do 3 trials of it. I just added it here at the end. So this is going to represent 10 out of 30 or 1/3. I'm actually going to move to a decimal on this point, or you can move to a decimal or a percentage, in this case. So I'm going to go to the percentage. Okay. Whoops. Down here. Okay. Okay, step 2, carefully give the shaker cup a good shake. Then simulate minnows eating some of the producers. Randomly remove 3 of any color from the shaker cup and place them into one of the small cups, okay? So I'm not going to take a look. I'm just going to shake it here a little bit, and I'm going to add 3 random jelly beans to my 9 cups. Just reaching in and randomly selecting any 3. And I'll have some left over here too at the end. Okay. All right. There's my first trial. So I have all my little minnows here. And again, the green jelly beans represent the regular healthy algae, and the yellow beans represent the DDT algae. Okay, and then it says in the data table, I'm now going to record what I got. So let's see here. I'm going to flip back here. So my minnows, I'm going to have a total of, let's see here, 27 jelly beans total. An amount of DDT, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 27. 7 out of 27 for trial 1. I'll turn that red so you can see it a little bit easier there. And then again, I'll convert that into a percentage or a decimal here. Okay, next round. Okay, now it says I'm going to simulate the sunfish eating the minnow. So next on my food chain is going to be the sunfish eating the minnows. So it says each sunfish needs to eat 2 minnows. So I'm just going to dump 2 cups in each one. 1, 2. 1, 2. And again, I'm going to have some left over. 1, 2. Okay, so those are left over. So there's my 3 sunfish. And now I'm going to go back to my data table and record amount of DDT. So my total number is going to be, let's see here, 18. And I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yellow jelly beans per 18 jelly beans. That's the total number. Okay. And then back to the next step. Finally simulate an osprey, which is our large bird, eating the sunfish. I'm going to empty 2 sunfish, the medium cups, into the osprey. So I'm just going to pick the first 2 here. And again, I'm going to have leftover jelly beans. So the osprey, there's a total number of 12 in there. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 12. Let's see here, 6 out of 12. You can either write the fraction or write the decimal or write the percentage. Any of those will work. Any of those will work in here. Okay, so that's trial 1. I'm going to start it all over again for the next 2 trials. Okay, do it a couple times. Make sure we get accurate results. Okay, back to my shaker cup. Line up my 9 minnows. There's 3 trials to get some accurate results on here. Okay. My shaker cup going. And again, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So what did I get this time for trial 2? Okay. I'm still going to have 27, but now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 27 are going to have DDT. Okay. And now I'm going to have the sunfish. Put 2 into 1. So 1, 2. Spilled that one. 1, 2. And 1, 2. Okay, let's count these up. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 18. And then I'm going to put 2 of them in here. And now I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 12 here. And one more trial, just so we get some good and accurate results. If you're doing this one on your own, your results are going to be slightly different from mine, but that's why we do 3 trials so we can get as close as we can with all of our data. Okay, they're all back in the shaker cup. Now we're ready for round 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 3. 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 yellow jelly beans out of 27. For the sunfish, now, okay, 2 small cups into the medium. Okay, those are the leftovers. So for the sunfish, I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 18. And then the osprey. Add the last 2 cups into here, and I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 12 again. Okay, then you can get out your calculator to calculate the percentages or the decimals here. So 33% started out in the algae, 33% DDT contaminants. So in the minnows, we're going to have a total of, let's see, 7 plus 8 plus 10. 25 over 81, which equals roughly 31%. There we go, 31%. There. Okay. I'm going to delete all those. We can turn it into a decimal. Okay. 7 plus 8 plus 6 is 21 divided by, there's 54 total. 39%. So the percent is going up. Okay. And then over here, I'm going to get rid of all of these. You can add the decimal. Again, you can add the decimal, the percentage, fraction, whatever you want to do. So 6 plus 5 plus 5, 16 divided by 36. Okay. 44%. DDT. You can see how it goes up. Okay. So there are our results, and let me know if you got some that are slightly different, whether that percentage is higher or lower. And there are 4 analysis questions that go along with it. So I hope you gave it a chance to try it out. If not, you can use my results on your lab, but don't forget to submit it to the Dropbox to get credit for this lab. Thanks for trying it. Have a good day, and let me know if you ever have any questions. Bye, guys.